Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDN TV Nigeria. Click on the subscribe button and be the first to get notifications.
The Delta State government has appealed to residents and commuters around Warri to cooperate and bear with the momentary inconveniences the construction of 3 flyovers and road expansion projects around the Warri axis of the state will pose to ensure the swift delivery of the projects. Commissioner for Special Duties, Barrister Funye Manager, made the appeal after he was assigned the supervision of NRA Junction to First Marine Gate Flyover and Road Expansion Project by Governor Sheriff Oborevwori.
Governor Sheriff Oborevwori, in a statement signed by his Chief Press Secretary, Sir Festus Ehon, deployed Commissioner for Special Project, Barrister Funye Manager, 3 weeks ago to supervise the flyover and road expansion works at NRM Junction to the First Marine Gate in Warri. This is one of the 3 flyovers and road expansion projects recently awarded by the state government to Julius Berger Nigerian PLC around the Warri-Uwe axis of the state, in fulfillment of the governor's campaign and first day in office promises of giving the oil city of Warri a facelift.
Warri, the commercial nerve center of the state, will be given special attention under this administration. Government will commence efforts at giving Warri and its environs a total facelift.
Barrister Manager, while observing the impact the completed project would have on movement and socio-economic activities in the state, called on residents and communities around the axis to be patient with the temporary difficulties the work would cause.
We have other routes, alternative routes for people to use, but that particular route we want to beg and plea with all the people who are residents and who go around that place to bear with us, and in no time we'll finish our job.
The Commissioner also promised to ensure that Julius Berger Nigerian PLC delivers a top-notch job according to standards and specifications of the contract.
I'm here to make sure that the company does exactly what the contractual agreements and documents say and give us a world-class flyover in the NRA Junction to First Marine Gate axis, because the place is usually very, very congested, and when that job is done, it is going to open that place for all pedestrians and car users alike to, to traverse any way they like without the traffic overflow.
Meanwhile, Governor Oborevwori has renewed his commitment to complete all projects his administration inherited from the immediate past government in the state and initiate others in line with the yearnings of the people of Delta State. The governor, who made this known recently while inspecting some ongoing projects in Ika Northeast and Aniocha South local government areas of the state, said his administration would continue to engage indigenous and international contractors in delivering government projects. The project inspected include Boji Owa Mixed Modern Market and School of Engineering and Environmental Sciences at the University of Delta, Owa Lero campus, as well as the Ute Okpo Ute Enugu Road and Ishagu Ewulu Road. Inspecting the project, Governor Oborevwori said the completion of the ongoing works became necessary because of his earlier resolve to complete all projects initiated by his predecessor in the state.
Like I have said from the beginning, that I'm going to consolidate on all the ongoing projects, and we will initiate new ones. For a commission project, you need to inspect the projects, whether the projects are built to specification and all that. So we are satisfied with the projects, and I know that the people in the Ika Northeast will also be very happy for this project.
The governor, who was satisfied with the quality of work and the progress made by the indigenous contractors handling the project, noted that the state government will continue to patronize and support them.
Even as we are using bigger construction company, we also are patronizing the indigenous contractors, and this is one of the among the contractors that within locally with us here, and looking at the work he has done, we're satisfied with the work. It's almost the same thing with the big companies are are doing. So we also encourage them.
In another development, Delta State Governor Right Honorable Sheriff Oborevwori has revealed that he would attend to all Deltans, regardless of their political leaning, as the governor of the state. Governor Oborevwori, who recently visited the hospitalized elder statesman and chieftain of APC in Delta State, Chief Kokori in Warri, noted that the elections are over. It is time to unite Deltans across the board and move forward.
I'm governor for all Deltans, so there's nothing like whether because it's a shifting of APC that I will not be here. No. Deltas voted for me, so it's not a party. We finish election, all of us are one. Whether it's the APC or any other party, I'm governor for all Deltas.
The APC chieftain and former General Secretary of the National Union of Petroleum and Natural Gas Workers, Nupeng, who was overwhelmed by the gesture of the governor, described him as a noble and deserving leader.
I'm so happy that he's not a mean fellow, that he is a real governor, a man who has such a heart. Is a good man, and I've told him certain things privately, how he will make his name in history of Nigeria.
Honorable Oborevwori also took over the hospital bills of 2 other patients at the private hospital and promised to ensure that Chief Kokori gets all the medical care he deserves, regardless of political party differences. And to political development in Delta State, the Court of Appeal sitting in Lagos has reserved judgment in the case challenging the emergence of Right Honorable Sheriff Oborevwori as the governor of Delta State in the March 18th governorship election. The candidates of APC, Senator Omoagege, Labour Party, Ken Pella, and Social Democratic Party, Kenneth Gbagi, had approached the appeal court after their initial prayers bordering on alleged overvoting and breach of the Electoral Act 2022, among other claims against Governor Oborevwori's declaration by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, was dismissed by the Election Petitions Tribunal sitting in Asaba in September. As all parties wait for the ruling of the appeal court in the coming days, counsel to APC and candidate of Labour Party, Ken Pella, hinted that they will not falter in their quest until all options are exhausted.
We've adopted our briefs, and we are, like I said, we're pretty certain that we have strong grounds in our case. And so it's when they eventually give judgment we will know whether we've had fair hearing or not.
With regard to the governorship election, there is a right of appeal to the Supreme Court. So anybody who is dissatisfied is entitled to appeal to the Supreme Court. So, but until the judgment, you won't really, you just have to wait.
On his part, a supporter of Governor Oborevwori, Justin Chukwuemeka, is confident in the courts to affirm the mandate of the majority of Deltans, as reflected in the outcome of the election.
The spirit is quite good. Everybody is excited to be here. We're positive. We hope that the outcome will be very positive as well. Justice was served when Right Honorable Sheriff Oborevwori won the election. So we're still hoping that justice will affirm his victory. Counsel
to PDP and Governor Oborevwori, Damian Dodo, who described the earlier judgment of the Election Petitions Tribunal as well thought out and grounded in the laws of the land, is convinced that it would stand any further evaluations by higher courts in the land.
Inside the Niger Delta,